doing this sound meditation. This one. All right. 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 Let's start. Okay. Everyone, please say 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good evening to everyone. And as usual, today too, before we start, I sincerely wish, at the bottom of my heart, I sincerely wish that may this meditation session also help you to develop at least a little bit of inner peace and inner happiness. And may you be able to move forward in your spiritual path. Right? So today is a special day. For the all students, we are going to teach Vipassana meditation. So so is there anyone who has practiced Vipassana meditation earlier? 10-day course? Oh, very nice. Miss Rina? Wow. Right. So I know Miss Christine has practiced. So today, but for the newcomers, I would like to kindly request to practice breathing meditation a little bit further, right? Because we need a lot of concentration to practice vipassana. If we don't have don't have enough concentration, then it is difficult for us to feel the subtler sensations of this body, right? Because of that, we need some sort of concentration, right? The mind, which has some calmness for a considerable period of time, right? Then we are going to practice vipassana. For the new, since there are several newcomers, right? I would like to request them to practice breathing meditation. If you joined if you joined recently, right? If you are just a few weeks old in this meditation technique, I kindly request them to practice the first step or the third step of breathing meditation. Yeah, please come. But you can come here. Please come. Right, we have space here. Right. So here, for the newcomers, I would like to request to practice the first step or the third step of breathing meditation. How you do is, please pay your entire attention to your breath. Right? When the breath is coming in, please be fully aware. When it is going out, please be fully aware. If it is long, if it is short, let it be so. Your job is just to focus on the breath. Right? Don't go with the breath all the way in, right? Please observe the breath. So until it touch the end of your nostrils, and at the same time when it is coming back, please observe the breath after touching. So touching the end of your nostrils, right? So you can't see that place. You have to find it out all by yourself. Okay? So please observe the breath as it is. And if it is long, let it be so. Be aware. If it is short, let it be so. Please be aware. If it is gross, if it is soft, let it be so. Please be aware. And develop inner concentration. Right? Develop inner calmness and inner quietness as much as possible. Develop inner peace. Right? So that instruction is for the new meditators who are joining in person and online. Right? And as I mentioned, today is the Vipassana day. We are going to keep the first step in Vipassana meditation for the year 2024. Right? In the Vipassana meditation, I described you last time too. V means special. Passana means sight, special sight. That means, in brief, what it means is seeing the things as they actually are. Right? So, seeing the things as they truly are. Not with any colored glass, right? Observing and seeing the nature, the world, the inner and outer world as it is, according to its real sense, right? That is Vipassana meditation. So, dear Dhamma friends, today what we are going to do is, since we don't have a lot of time, so according to the teaching, so we had to observe the whole body within the same day, but we don't have enough time. So we are only going to observe one part of the body. That means the head area. The head area. Within this area, we are going to observe the sensations as they arise. So these sensations, they are very special. Why they are special? Because sensations are the connection, connectivity between the body and the mind, right? So just like so the connector of a, so there is an electronic object and there is this electricity. So to turn this electricity, so to turn this particular object on, instrument on, we need electricity. For that we need a connection, right? Just like that. So the mind and the body, they interact through these sensations, right? So since we have not understood the nature of these sensations properly, right? The uh, nature of these sensations properly. So we have done a lot of a lot of things in life with ignorance, right? So because in this whole body, from top to bottom and bottom to top, what you can feel is the sensations. In our general life, sometimes we think when someone did something irritating, we think that we are angry at that particular person. But the truth is that anger arises because of the sensations, right? So when we are reacting to the sensations that you feel, right, then then we develop anger inside the mind. But there is one thing, there is one truth that we don't understand. What is that? These sensations, they arise to pass away. They arise to pass away. So if something is arising and passing away, so no use of attaching to that thing, that particular natural thing, as mine, my thing, my soul, right? It is a natural thing which arise and pass away. But since we didn't understand this nature, so we have done a lot of things in our lives. When we turn back and remember, that brings remorse to our mind. Do you have such kind of things in life? Right? There are such kind of things. But now, through Vipassana meditation, we are going to understand the nature of these sensations. Not only about the nature of these sensations. At the same time, we are going to understand the nature of our body and mind. Right? We are going to observe and understand the real nature of our body and mind. And we are trying to let go of the misunderstandings that we have developed about our body and mind. This misunderstanding is called as ignorance. Because of this ignorance, what has happened is, so we have given birth to another two negativities. One negativity is called as lobha. Lobha means greed, craving. So the second one is aversion. Aversion means in Pali it is called as moha. So we have given birth to, and they have given birth to various kinds of other negativities, right? So when we are practicing Vipassana meditation, we let go gradually. I will help you. We let go of that ignorance as much as possible. And then we let our own experience to understand the real nature of our body and mind as it is. As it is. And then what happens is, so both these main negativities, they will also go away. Along when they are passing, when they leave, along with them, all the negativities leave. Then what will remain is the positivities, right? Then gradually we develop all the positivities within, and finally we attain real peace, real happiness in Nibbana. This is the path, right? So this is the path, but we have to go slowly, right? So we can't. So understanding the things as they actually are, we can. So I can quote it, right, within a few seconds, but the process is slow. We have to be patient, and we have to be ardent, and we have to work step by step, and so that finally we can reach the final stage of real peace and real happiness, right? All beings like to live a very happy life, and all beings like to have the ultimate happiness, right? So then all beings like to have the ultimate peace. But for that, you have to work. It is not going to come uh, so in any other way. You have to walk in the path, in the Dhamma path. You have to walk in this through the path of practice, and you have to realize everything, the realities about your body and mind all by yourself, and thus you have to attain yourself real peace and real happiness. So let's work hard, right? With those thoughts, we are going to start now. Everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, and head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Take another deep breath. Let it go. Take another deep breath. Let it go. Please calm down completely. Completely. At first, I'm going to pay our respect and gratitude towards the Buddha. And after that, we are going to start today's meditation, today's Vipassana meditation. And newcomers will be requested to practice breathing meditation accordingly. So everyone, please concentrate first. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Itimiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Viññācarane sampanno sugato lokamido Anuttaro purise dhammasarati Sattva deva manusanam buddho bhagavati Swakato bhagavata dhammo Sangditingo akaliko Ihipasiko opanaiko Pacatang veditabo Uinyo hiti Supanipangno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupanimangno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipangno bhagavato savaka sangho Sami chimati pangno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang chattari purisa yogan ate purisa puggala ese bhagavato savaka sangho ahudeyo pahudeyo dakineyo anjali karaniyo Anutterang punyakitang lokasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear new meditators, I kindly request once again for you to practice breathing meditation continuously. So during the senior meditators, the old students, they will be practicing Vipassana meditation. So I am going to give instructions accordingly. So sometimes, it will definitely interrupt your practice too. But for that, I would like to apologize. But please keep practicing breathing meditation if you can ignoring those instructions. So all students, please keep practicing Vipassana meditation according to the instructions. So during this time, first we are going to start from the top of your head, right? Top of your head. When you're practicing Vipassana meditation, so don't stick to the picture. So the picture of your apparent level. So that means, so let go of your appearance. Here we are going to see the real you. What you see, what you see is a, uh, just a, just an appearance of your reality. So of real you, but the real you is totally different. So let go of the picture that you have about you, right? And uh, and at the same time, when we observe in the head, so don't think about the shape of the head. Instead, please keep moving with the sensations that you feel, right? And with the sensations that you feel, and so don't focus on the head that you see when you see your body through a mirror, right? So let that picture go and just let your sensations see the body through your sensations, right? So please pay your entire attention to the top of your head first, right? And now everyone, please calm down. Calm down with a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with a balanced, very equanimous mind. Balanced mind, please start your meditation. Vipassana meditators, first, now please pay your attention to the breath which is coming in and going out for about 1 minute. So to calm yourself down and to develop some concentration. And after that, we are going to move back again to the top of your head, and from that place onwards, we are going to start observing the head. Right? First, please pay your attention to the breath and observe the breath for about 1 minute. Now, all students very calmly and very quietly and very patiently, please move your entire attention to the top of your head. Top of your head means the place where, so if it is when we see the newborn babies, in newborn babies, we can see a place on their top of head which has gone in, which has ebbed in, inside, inward. So that is the place. So top of your head. And then very calmly, very patiently, please observe that particular area. Top of your head. When you're observing that area, you might start feeling heat, coldness, or throbbing sensation, or pulsing sensation, or hardness, or softness, or numbness, such kind of a feeling. This feeling is called as a sensation. So so you might encounter various kinds of such sensations throughout the body. But for now, please pay your entire attention to this particular area and observe that area and try to recognize any sensation that you can feel. Let it be heat, let it be hardness, let it be coldness, let it be softness, pulsing sensation, throbbing sensation, or blood circulating sensation. Let it be any sensation. Just try to recognize one particular sensation. It should not be an imaginary one. It should be a real sensation that is available, that you can feel within that particular area. It should be a real sensation. A true sensation that you can feel right now at that place. After observing the sensation, please remind yourself. Please remind yourself the true nature of this sensation. This sensation, it is impermanent. Its real nature is impermanence. So please remind yourself this sensation that I am feeling right now. It is impermanent, impermanent, changing, changing. So observe any sensation within that area on the top of your head, and then remind yourself that this sensation is impermanent, impermanent, changing. Now, very calmly and quietly, very patiently, please move your entire attention to the front area of your head. Front area means the front area which ends um, so ends on your forehead, right? So from the area of the top of your head to the area of your whole forehead, the front area of your head. This is the front area of your head. So within this area, whatever the sensations that arise, let it be coldness, let it be heat, let it be hardness, let it be softness, let it be numbness, pulsing sensation, itching sensation, blood circulating sensation, or any sensation. Just observe that sensation as it is, as it is. Whenever you could observe a sensation, remind yourself. This sensation is also impermanent, impermanent, changing. This sensation is also impermanent, impermanent, changing. Calm down. Now very calmly, quietly, and very patiently, please move your entire attention to the back area of your head, back area of your head. Within the back area, whatever the sensations that you can experience. Let it be heat, let it be coldness, let it be numbness, hardness, itching, pulsing, or throbbing, or even the touch of the air. Let it be any sensation. First, please observe and try to feel it. And then, please remind yourself this sensation that I'm experiencing right now is impermanent, changing. Now, please move your entire attention very calmly, very quietly, and very patiently towards your right ear. On your right ear, whatever the sensations that you can experience, let it be heat, coldness, hardness, softness, numbness, pulsing, itching, throbbing, or any sensation. Let that sensation have a name. Let that sensation doesn't have a name. But just try to feel the sensation. A sensation, a real sensation that you can feel right now. Don't try to create any sensation. So let it be as it is and calmly and quietly start observing with awareness. Then you will be able to feel a sensation within that particular area. And remind yourself, this sensation is impermanent, changing, changing. Now, very calmly, very quietly, and very patiently. Very patiently. Please move your entire attention from your right ear to the left ear. On your left ear, whatever the sensations that you can experience. Let it be coldness, let it be heat, touch of the air, or twinkling sensation, whatever the sensation, whatever sensation that you can experience right now. Please try to feel that sensation as it is. Whenever you start to experience the sensation, feel the sensation, start reminding yourself. This sensation is also impermanent, changing, changing. If you could observe a sensation on your left ear area, then please move again towards the top of your head. And again, please start with the top of your head. After observing the sensations on the top of your head, then move your attention again to the front portion of your head. Then to the back portion of your head. Then to the right ear and to the left ear. In all those areas, whatever the sensations that you experience, when you start experiencing them, please remind yourself. This sensation is impermanent, changing. One sensation arises and passes away. And in that very area, another sensation will arise and pass away. After its passing away, another sensation will arise and pass away. This is the nature of all the sensations in your body. Understanding that reality, keep on observing the sensation. Let each and every sensation to turn into wisdom. Don't let any sensation to arise and pass away. Just without developing your wisdom. Turn each and every rising and passing away of a sensation to turn into your wisdom, to develop your wisdom. Observe sensations as they actually are and develop your understanding, your awareness, your wisdom about the reality of this body, reality of this mind. Please keep on practicing. We have another 5 minutes. So please keep working hard and try to let go. Try to develop your wisdom as much as possible and try to let go of as much as negativities that you can. Please start practicing. Please keep practicing Vipassana meditation. May your meditation be very successful. Very successful. Everyone, please keep practicing. Now, if you want, you can relax your posture, but please keep the eyes closed. For about 5 minutes, let's practice loving kindness meditation. Everyone together. First, as usual, let's share our loving kindness with yourself. Please think, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards yourself first. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards our dear parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. May my dear mother, may my dear father, may my dear teachers, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards your dear parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards the neutral people. May all the people who are not my friends, who are not my enemies either, may those people, the neutral people, be well, be happy, be peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards all the neutral people. All the neutral people. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards the people who are in the middle. Those people, so your enemies. So, first, please let go of the grudges that you have towards your enemies. And at the same time, if they have done anything hurtful mentally, please forgive them. We all have negativities, and in certain points of our lives, we get overwhelmed by those negativities and we do things. And now we have come to a process to let go of those negativities. So let go of the grudges and spread your loving kindness towards your enemies. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards your enemies. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Human beings, animals, fish, birds, and all the beings in the universe. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be very peaceful. Very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards all the beings in the universe. Bhavetu sabbe mangalam rakantu sabbe devata sabbe buddhanubhavine sabbe dhammanubhavine sabbe sanghanubhavine sada suti bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now everyone, Very calmly, please open your eyes. Let your whole body to relax. Now please join your palms together and say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, hope the senior meditators, Vipassana meditation went well. So, could you feel the sensations on the body?
It was a throbbing sensation, I would say. So I don't know if it was. And then I was initially picturing it, but then you mentioned not to do it, but my mind was going there, and then I could feel the throbbing sensation, but it kept going, trying to form a picture of, oh, this is the ear, this is this side, this.
So you, when you practice, that is very important. So you can't see that sensation. It is something that you can feel, but you can't see the sensation. But the meditators, because they have, throughout your life, you have never seen anything without your eyes, right? Always you try to figure out anything with the eyes, but here you try to see without the eyes. But still, what happens is your habitual pattern comes forward and it tries to create some kind of a picture, right? It tries to create some kind of a picture. That's what is happening. So don't let it happen. So just try to give your entire attention to that particular sensation. That's it, right? And so try to concentrate on it. Then you will start to feel the other sensations gradually. So I know you have a considerable concentration. So it's a matter of time. Whenever you gain the ability to connect with the sensation, then you will be able to, so hold on to sensations and observe, right? So, Ms. Reena?
Yeah, I did feel some pressure from your feet.
Yeah, very nice. So, you have practiced this earlier, right? Very nice. So, how about you? I forgot the name.
Harsha.
Harsha, yes. So, could you feel the sensations?
It's been a while, so little bit.
Oh, right. That's fine. But you have to practice continuously, right? So, this is something that you do for yourself. So, let's say there is an ulcer inside, and there is a medication. But so keep in the medication. So uh, even though you have the medication closer to you, you keep the ulcer and you think, okay, I will take the medication tomorrow, day after tomorrow, then 1 week later, 2 week later, until you start to apply that medication, you are not going to recover. If you really want to recover, then you have to apply that medication on your ulcer, on your injury. That's how you gain the ability to let go. You gain the ability to heal that ulcer, that injury, right? So we have to use the medication. So you were fortunate enough to meet it and practice it. So let's use it. So the more negativities that you get rid of, the more peace and happiness you are bound to gain, right? So let's say there is a huge burden. It's a huge sack of burden on your shoulder. The more you have that, what happens? You have You are not comfortable. You suffer. But one by one, what you do is you start to throw it away, right? You start to throw, so little by little, the burden, the parts of burden, the sack, you start to throw them away. Then little by little, what happens is the burden becomes lesser and lesser and lesser. And finally, when you reach the final stage, you have no burden at all. You're free, right? This is the same, right? Right. Then I know Miss Christine, right? Miss Christine. So could you feel sensations well? Yes. Oh, lots of pain. Okay. Oh, right. Burning sensation. Yes. I just observe it, not in it. Oh, very nice. Yeah. So, burning sensation, pain, all those things are sensations, right? And then after that, I know. So, Miss Tim, did you do that?
Um, Not at first, Bante. I mean, at first, I want to focus on the top of my head and my hips ache or my feet hurt. I feel a lot of sensations, but nothing there. But as time went on, then I could feel very subtle sensations.
Oh, very nice.
Nothing uncomfortable, just yeah.
But so, Miss Tim, you might feel various kinds of sensations, so all around your body. But please make sure to observe the sensations. So starting from your head area, okay. So then if we go to so gross sensations, then we are not going to improve, right? We just run after the sensations, but we are not going to develop. Then you are not going to encounter and see the subtler sensation. There are so many uncountable number of sensations on this body that are subtler that you have even not touched. You have never experienced. You have never paid attention to them, right? Various kinds of sensation, right? So then you won't see them and you won't see their nature too, right? So don't favor any sensation. There'll be pleasant sensations, unpleasant sensations, both, right? Don't favor them. Just keep on observing and you will recognize there'll be neutral sensations too. All those sensations have just one characteristic: arising and passing away. They arise and pass away. So our life, so all right. Are you uncomfortable? Do you want to lean? No, I had to go home. All right. The first time. Yes, yes. Yeah. So if it is difficult for you, please sit on a chair. Oh, next time, please bring a chair. Yes, yes. May all the good happen to you. Yeah. So then we have to understand. So all those sensations have just one characteristic: they arise and pass away. Right? They arise and pass away. So this is the nature of our whole body. So there is no place in this whole body where you cannot find any sensation. So each inside and outside, everywhere, you can encounter sensations if your sensitivity, if your concentration is strong enough, right? So yeah, where I don't know whether you will come to up, so you will develop up to that level, but somehow when your concentration develops deeper, When your sensitivity develops deeper, you even gain the ability to observe the sensations on your kidneys, right? And on your heart, right? And then, so inner walls of your, the inner parts of your body, beyond the skin, right? So you gain the ability. There are so many sensations here. So, but you have to understand, all those sensations have just one characteristic. What is that? They arise to pass away. They arise to pass away. And this whole body, this whole body has uncountable number of sensations, right? So whenever these sensations, so one portion of sensations arise and pass away, so they are passing away not to come again. Can you understand? So they are going to pass away not to come again. While they are passing away, they give birth to another set of sensations, right? We call this body I, but you'll see when you observe your whole body. So we call I to this whole picture that you see, right? But when you start observing your own body, you'll see the sensations that you have on your head, you don't have them on your forehead. The sensations that you have, that you experience on your forehead, you won't experience them on your cheeks. So we call these two cheeks my cheeks, right? That's, we have given those names according to the way how they appear. But sometimes, so mostly the sensations that you have on this cheek, you don't have them on this cheek. Later on, when you develop in the technique, you'll see in the very same small area, right? Small area, you will see multiple sensations arise and pass, right? Then later on, when you develop further and further and further, you will, so the more your mind becomes balanced and equanimous, right? Then these sensations, they will start to dissolve. And then after that, you will start to see, um, so wavelets throughout the body. You know, the wave, right? So there are waves. So when a wave is so moving, right? So it has a rhythm, just like that. From top to bottom and bottom to top, you will see a flux of waves, wavelets. You will see how your body rise and pass away very, very fast. You won't be able to imagine that fate, right? So this whole body, so that I call as Bhante Chandima. So at that time, you'll see multiple Bhante Chandimas rise and pass away. So it is the same with you. You will see many genes rise and pass away. Many Sriyans, right? So many Pratyush, many Tims, many Kevins rise and pass away. What does it mean? Then you start to realize the language of this nature. It is always talking to us, but we didn't understand what it is teaching us. It is teaching us the reality of our body, the impermanence, the continuous changing nature of our body. And it will also let us know with its Dhamma language that this body doesn't belong to a one particular person. I mean, it doesn't belong to a person called I. Right? Even this very body, So it doesn't belong to a person called us. It belongs to the nature. It has arisen because of the many reasons, that has come from the nature, right? And then it is existing because of the nature, and finally it goes with the nature, right? So you will realize these things when you practice vipassana meditation, right? That's why, and this nature doesn't belong to. It is not. This nature is not limited to a Buddhist, Hindu, Jain, Christian, Muslim, atheist, agnostic, or anything, anybody. So it belongs to everyone. It is in every being. This is the non-sectarian pure truth about all the beings. But here what you are doing is, so you are, yes, earlier in the last lectures too, I kept on teaching that so things are impermanent. But right now, there is a difference. At that time, when I taught those things, or when the Buddha taught those things, so we understood, but it was limited to our philosophical level. It became part of our philosophy. We slightly changed, but so we slightly changed, but since it didn't become our first-hand experience, right? We did not change completely, right? We did not change completely, right? But at this moment, what happens is you are going to experience this nature of impermanence with your direct experience. There are three kinds of wisdoms in the world. If you want, you can write these things down if you have brought your books. Number one, first wisdom is Sutame Panya. Sutame Panya means the wisdom that we gain by hearsay. Hearsay wisdom. When someone teaches, right? When someone teaches and when you read a book, you gain a wisdom. That wisdom is called as hearsay wisdom. Sutame Panya. It comes from listening, from outside sources. Then, so second kind of wisdom. Second kind of wisdom is called as Chintame Panya. Chintame Panya means, so not only you gain wisdom from the other people, you start to think over there. You start to think deeply, right? Then you develop this philosophical wisdom, right? Philosophical wisdom. Chintami, chintati means so Pali, not only in Pali, so even that word is visible in modern Indian languages too, not only Indian, South Asian. So chintati means think, right? So chintami panya means the wisdom that we gain by deep thinking, right? So that's number two, chintami panya. Then, but here we surpass that level, and we are going to gain the highest kind of wisdom. Bhavanami panya. The wisdom that we gain by experience, right? Let me tell you a small thing which happened here. There was one child. So his parents, they brought the dana. They are bringing dana every month to the temple on a particular day. So this child, he was so stubborn. So sometimes he wants to catch the fire of this incense stick. So he's just maybe 4 5 years old at that time. So whenever the parents don't allow him, he starts to cry. It's not a cry, it's a, so he shouts to shake this whole meditation hall. So that's how he cries. That's how he cried. So one day, so this went on for 2 3 years. One day, the mother, the child was going to catch the burning part of the incense stick, and at that time, we were going to prevent him. At that time, the mother said, "Bhante, enough is enough. Let him learn a lesson." So that child went and caught that burning part of the incense stick. His hand, his finger got burnt. After that, he never tried or cried, asking to catch the burning part of the incense stick. What happened? What happened? He got the most important wisdom in his life, experiential wisdom. We can talk about impermanence for hours, but more than those hours, experiencing that nature of impermanence for a second is enough. Enough of such kind of mini discourses. You understand a lot about you, right? Without any distractions, if you see this nature of impermanence within yourself, so then your whole life changes. It becomes totally upside down. So then, starting from that day, you will have a totally new life. Many things that you were doing, negative things that you were doing, nobody has to talk. So no Bhante or any other spiritual teacher has to teach you, oh, don't do that, don't do that. You will stop yourself. And then the negative thoughts that you develop, you will start to minimize them right from that moment. Right from that moment, right? So there'll be a vast change, right? Vast change after that. And your world will change. You have to understand, we talk about this world. So people are talking about protecting the world, changing the world, right? So I'm not against that. We should do that. So, but we have to at the same time we have to understand where is the real world. People think the real world exists outside, but the truth is the real world exists inside. So our real world exists inside the six senses. What are six senses? So eye, so nose, ears, tongue, and then body and mind. So six senses. Within these six senses, the world exists. One day the Buddha taught a group of Bhantes. So he had to teach it as Simaya. That's why he taught. If not, usually the Buddha didn't teach about these things, planets. So one day the Buddha taught about the three kinds of planets in the world. So three kinds of galaxies. Buddha taught about the galaxy and super galaxy. So scientific name and Buddhist teaching, they are the same. Just the names change. Names are in two different languages. So for your easy understanding, I will use the English terms. So galaxy, super galaxy, and cluster of super galaxies. That's what he told. Then there was a Bhante called Malunkyaputta. He was a curious person about these outer things. He heard that Buddha had given such kind of description about galaxies. He wanted to know further details. So he went to the Buddha and requested Buddha 3 times to teach about these galaxies, how they function, and all those things. Then Buddha said, no. Right? Then at that time, Bhante Malunkyaputta, he decided, I have to learn these things by hook or by crook. So he said, oh Buddha, if you don't teach me about these galaxies, I will destroy. I'll go home. Then Buddha said, Malunkyaputta, then you have to give me the answer for these questions. Yes, Buddha. Bhante Malunkyaputta, when you became a monk, did I give you the monkhood? Did I make you one of my disciples, saying, I will teach about these outer galaxies, super galaxies, and so cluster of super galaxies? Then he said, no, Bhante. Then did I give you the monkhood? Did I make you a disciple of mine, promising that I will teach you the path? So I will teach you the path to end the suffering and attain the real peace and real happiness? Yes, sir. Then it's your decision. It's up to you. I'm going to teach about things that I promised, but I'm not going to teach anything about those stuff. If you want, you can go. If you really want, so if you want the Dhamma path, you can stay. Finally, Buddha said, Malunkyaputta, the real world doesn't exist outside. If you want to really see the outside world, see inside, then you will see the real world. Right? So, our real world, it exists inside. So, when you practice this vipassana meditation, our inner world will change. That will change the outside world. Because the way how we look at the outside world, it will change. So the outside world also will change too. Earlier, so earlier the things that you react, so towards the thing that you reacted with anger, you will start to react with pity, compassion, loving kindness, right? So the whole world will change. All the negativities, all the things that you interacted with, so developing negativities, so that pattern will change. Instead, everything in this world will come and develop something positivity inside you. Whatever thing that you encounter, it will give you just positivity. That's it, right? So then those are things that we need to know, and at the same time, so right, you have to understand the path is long. The path is long. We have to work slowly. Attaining the eternal peace and eternal happiness doesn't mean it's not just like quick noodles. I always teach you. We have to be very patient. We have to practice gradually, little by little. Always you have to use the smile of ant that I teach you. And passes thousands of miles by continuous walking. Right? Just like that, we also should practice step by step further, continuous. Whatever it happens, so gradually you have to practice. Throughout the samsaric lives, even during this life, even during this hour, you were suffering because of the negativities that you have developed because you don't understand the reality of this world, reality about your body and mind. But now you have found a technique that can help you, to come out of those negativities, which can help you to come out of all that suffering. And you have encountered a technique which is so non-sectarian, so pure. If anyone, it doesn't, without, regardless of the background, if anyone practice, it doesn't matter if whether someone is a white person, black person, brown person, yellow person. There are so many categories. So it doesn't matter whoever practices. If you practice properly, which will bring you enormous abundance of peace and abundance of happiness with abundance of wisdom. So let's work hard, little by little, very patiently. So please work for yourself. This is a struggle that you do for you. The first benefactor is you, and the others will be the rest of the benefactors later on, right? So let's work hard continuously. Now we are going to finish, and online students, please wait, right? So I'm going to talk to them too. So everyone, please think today too, all of us gathered here and practice meditation and accumulated a lot of positive energy. So let's share all that positive energy among all of us. By the power of all this positive energy, may all our troubles be away. May all the good things happen in our lives. May we have enough courage to practice continuously and finally attain real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. With those thoughts, everyone, please join your palms together and concentrate. Abhivadana silise nichang baddha pachaino Chattaro dhamma vadanti ayuvang sukang balang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti me vache ato nibbana sampatti iminati samijjito. May you all be well. May you all be happy. May you all be very, very peaceful. Very peaceful. Sukhi hotu. Good night to everyone. See you in the next week. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sukhi hotu. Take rest. Good night. Right. Mr. Huad, can everyone?
I should have everyone unmuted.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Huad.
I
Mr.
just-
Huad, could you feel the sensations?
I certainly did. I've been doing this a long time now, and what I was able to feel is several different
please wait.
sensations, tasks,
And please ask soul to stay there. Yeah, that newcomer. Yes. Right. Right. So then how about B means Mr. Bhanu?
Yes, Bhante. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it is good,
So
Bhante.
could you feel the sensations?
Yes, Bhante. Yeah, I can feel
Yeah.
it, Bhante.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
thank you.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you, Bhante.
So Mr. Rajender, so I think you might have been practicing breathing meditation, right?
Bhante, I initially practiced breathing meditation, and then Vipassana. I have learned it, and I feel sensation every day when I sit down and do Vipassana. And then the techniques which Revered Venerable Bhantes have told us in Vipassana schools, we keep on, say, from vertically from your hair of your head, top of your head to bottom of your toe, and keep on examining your body, and you will feel the sensations, and maybe in the next round those sensations are not there at that particular spot, so it becomes smooth, and maybe some other place it becomes harder. That process actually is also, as correctly explained by you, Venerable Bhante, that all the time, every time, in some portion of your body there are sensations, and if you keep on examining, then only you will understand, and then you will actually understand the philosophical, say, interpretation that creation decay is taking place. Thank you, Bhante.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, exactly. All right. Aishwarya, did you start doing that? Could you feel sensations?
Yes, yes. This is the first time I'm trying Vipassana meditation, and I was able to feel the sensations. It was really nice. In fact, I liked it more than the breathing meditation. This was really good, Bhante.
Right. Then I'm glad. Right.
Thank you,
So
Bhante.
please keep practicing this one in the morning, right?
Sure,
Yes.
Bhante.
Right. Yeah. See you on Monday. Right. Then Mrs. Lees. Miss Lees. Right. Mrs. Kim. Miss Kim. Right. So Neha Didi, how about you?
Yes, Bhante, I felt different sensations at all the parts of the head. The thing was, I was having a throbbing kind of a sensation at the back of my head. But then I just wanted to know, like, does the sound around you also changes the feeling or the intensity of the sensations that we feel?
Yeah. So I will talk about
Because
that
there are a lot
later
of
on.
noises that keep on going around.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So there is a shuttle impact, but not much. That's what I can say. So
Okay.
not a so there is shuttle impact. That's it. But mainly it comes in with the way how we react to that.
Okay, no, because okay, I'll talk to you about this when I come and meet you in person. I have
Yes.
a lot of
Yes, for sure, Neha Didi.
questions. It
Yes.
was a very nice experience.
Yes, wonderful.
Thank you, Bhante.
And Ms. Sweta?
Here we go. Yes.
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah. So Mrs. Rita, how about you?
Sleep.
It was I enjoyed it. I felt it was different than any other time that I've done it, and I think I'm also getting more into the meditation now, where I don't think so much, where my mind isn't going wild, you know. And today I felt like something in my brain. It felt good.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So you could feel sensations, right, Ms. Rita?
Yes, in my head I did.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So let's keep doing so.
Because
Right. So Shivanna, how about you?
Yes, Bhante, it was really good. I
You
can
could
feel the
feel
sensation. Just I
right?
was feeling in the heat across all the areas which you have mentioned. Yeah.
Right. Very nice. Very nice. So, Mrs. Sweta, can you hear me? Right. Right. Then, right, everyone, please keep practicing meditation, Vipassana meditation. So I wish that may all of you be able to practice it well. And may you gain a lot of peace and a lot of happiness. Good night, everyone.
Ante, before you go, can I let you know something? I will not be here next Friday to be
All
able
right.
to, so I wanted to let you know if you could solicit, if one of our friends here maybe can take over hosting.
Yeah.
If
So
they need any questions,
yeah,
they,
I will either ask Mrs. Lee, so Miss Diane to yeah.
but I won't be here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I will be meditating, but I will not be here.
Oh, thank you so much for letting us know, Mr.
Yes,
Juan.
absolutely.
So I will ask him to take lead and help me.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Bhante. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much. Okay, good night to everyone. And
Good night, Bhante. Thank you.
yeah, good night,
Thanks,
Mr.
Bhante. Good night.
Rajendra. Good night, Shivanna. Good night, Aishwarya.
Thank you, Bhante.
Right.
Good night.
Thank you,
Good night.
Bhante.
Good night and good night, Mr. Bhanu.
Thank
Good
you,
night, Miss
Bhante.
Liz, Miss Kim.